Well, hello everybody. This is David Browning. Today I have a Thursday edition of a WHIP Wednesday video. I guess you might call it a THWIP Thursday video. It doesn't really matter because actually I have more finished objects than WHIPs. But first I want to show you some happy mail. I didn't plan this exactly as I might because I didn't even think about opening the packages in front of the camera, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, first is a Christmas card that my friend designed with pictures of her own dogs. Aren't they cute? Oh my goodness. Anyone who doesn't know my love for dogs does not know me. Second, I got a lovely birthday package. My birthday was last week. It was a little late, but that's okay. From my ex. He's the knitting half of Bearded Yarn Dudes. He made me this purple pumpkin. Isn't it cute? And he scented it. It smells so good. Oh my goodness gracious. It's got little beads that say DB. Yeah, I can't really see them on camera, well, they're there, I promise you. Anyway, it's cute. On top of that, there was a t-shirt, you know, a basic purple t-shirt, but look at the pocket on it. Isn't that cool? And on top of that, look at this project bag. It's got puppies all over it. Oh, I'm so excited about it. And inside, purple lining, he knows I love purple, is a little bag that you can use for stitch markers or whatever you want. So this is great for a portable project that I might take in the car somewhere if I know I have to wait. Because, you know, what I often use for portable projects is, you know, the fabric grocery bags that you would get from, well, your favorite supermarket. And everything he sent smells wonderful. He used his favorite scent on that because he knows I like that. So, what else do I have? Here is a finished object. I stated in somebody's live stream that one of my goals for next year was to do a Bavarian crochet blanket. Well, guess what? I did one now. This is 3 skeins, 1,527 yards. Well, I didn't use all. Of Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Valkyrie. I won't sing Hoya to Ho again for you. The very last round is in some leftover white Lion Brand Pound of Love because there wasn't enough left in the last skein to do all of it. And the last round has to be the one with the fans. But I'm pretty pleased with this. And I like the colors and everything. It's really pretty. It's not flawless. I made some mistakes along the way in counting and everything, but, you know, that happens. I've made some hats. This is a fiber spider hat. I think he called it Celtic Cross. It's a very recent pattern. If you are at all familiar with fiber spider, you will have seen this. If you are not familiar with fiber spider, I tell you, become familiar with fiber spider. He's a wonderful resource. So I made this, and actually it fits me pretty well. But This is, I think this is hat number 1 for next season's Hat Not Hate campaign, because it's blue. If you do not know Hat Not Hate, look it up. Google is your friend. Oops, dropped it on the floor. Okay, this is, I wore this recently in another video. This is my own hat design. You can see the seam there, so my own hat design. I did some striping with some different kinds of leftover yarn. You can roll up the brim if you like, and you still get the benefit of the striping. This is one of the most successful pom-poms I've ever made. I don't do pom-poms all that well, I'll have to confess. Anyway, I think this is going to go to Melanie's mother's foundation, because, or I might gift it to someone. I haven't quite decided yet. Here's another hat. This is a Bag O' Day design, quite recent. It's got these sort of, she calls them side cluster stitches. They're basically front post double crochet 4 togethers. And then you add this single crochet band at the bottom. Now I think that my stitches must be rather loose, because I found that I needed to do a reduction when I came to the band. And so that's why you get this effect. Actually, that's sort of a newsboy effect. But anyway, that goes into my Hat Not Hate bag as well. Now, I have 2 WIPs going on. One is, and I've spoken of this before, it's a tile poncho. I have a bunch of squares of different types. I think I've shown some of them before, like that one. Oh, I keep dropping things on the floor. Oh, if only I had a bigger craft room. If only I had a craft room, period. If only I had a house of my own, period. Let's not get into that. Here's another one. Okay. This is your basic solid granny. I've already put the edging on this one. That's your basic ribbed back loop only single crochet. More solid granny. Expanded half doubles. Alpine. I don't even remember what this is. I think this is Tunisian lace, and I'm going to have to replace my Tunisian lace because these squares came out too small. So the last thing I need to do is do squares that replace the Tunisian lace. And let me show you, this is my start on a different pattern for the Tunisian lace. It's interspersed puff stitches, big puff stitches. And then basically my plan with this is something I'm making up as I go along. But it's going to be a big poncho. I have 8 blue squares and 8 gold squares. It's basically, in each color I have 4 pairs of each variety. So I'm going to split them up so that I have a blue and gold rectangle. I'm going to sew them together as rectangles, and then sew the rectangles together to make a big old poncho, and then do some more edging. Might do a neckline, probably will do a neckline using the blue, because I've got a lot of the blue left. I've got a lot of the gold left as well, but I need to be careful with the gold, because once I finish that, and here's another sort of a work in progress. I wound up, I had a sweater that I had made quite a while ago that I basically frogged the whole thing. And this is going to be, this is the beginning of a small blanket, which also goes to Melanie's mother. The yarn has some flaws because parts of it faded, but you know, for a donation, I don't feel that bad about giving it away. Started to say, as soon as I finish these 2 WIPs, the poncho I need to finish by Christmas Day, because it goes to somebody, and I better not name who. I'm going to get back into, I had to totally rework the sweater that would not die, so I'm going to get back into that. The only thing that remains of what I did before is the 2 sleeves, which is good. Let's see, what else do I have to report? I did Happy Mail, I did Finished Objects, I did a couple of WIPs. I'm gonna do the sweater that will not die, would not die. I have enough of the yellow yarn to probably do 2 small blankets for Melanie. I have a few other things to send off to her, and I have a box number 2 that's actually headed her way today. What else? I sent off a few packages to friends and family. The sparkly pink shawl that I showed before and the blue sweater, they go to my friend and her husband. A few things went to my cousin, his wife, his sister, and his mother. What else have we got going on? Let's see, in addition to the sweater that would not die, I also have a sort of a patchwork sweater that has been on the back burner for a long time that I want to get back into. I want to do a mosaic blanket. I also have enough blue yarn to do a bunch of Hat Not Hate hats. And you know, I usually do a hat either between larger projects, because I always prefer larger projects, or sometimes in the middle when I get bored, because they're larger projects. You know how that goes. But I hope that it's a lovely season for you, regardless of everything that has happened this year. Let's hope that the next year is better. And that is what I have to say. So there.